don't know.
Is it because...
That can't be as low as it goes because your face
as low as it goes. That's as low
is
as
blown.
it goes.
Can you move it away from you? Is it right beside your face?
No.
Is it because every other light in the room is off, perhaps?
Oh, that's probably why.
Yeah.
I forgot I have to...
Oh, maybe.
Hang on.
Who's calling me? It's
David
you guys.
No, it says
Dave,
David
you're
started
starting
group.
a chat. You've started a group chat. I'm not answering that. It's in my ear. Like, who's calling me? It's
Yeah,
you.
same.
I set my headphones down and it started a chat. Are you ready?
Yes.
Rachel, I always...
I'm ready, and I have my beer today,
On the other beer. Good.
the
I'm
maple
happy.
beer from the Kinsman.
Okay. I'm very happy for you.
Sorry,
And this
don't
is...
Drank mine.
I'm very happy. This is due to Underwhelming Demand, the podcast that we can pretty much guarantee will be far and away more exciting than the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight.
Oh my god!
But again, once again, that's a very low bar.
I didn't even watch it, and all I knew is that everybody was complaining about Netflix.
It's a very low bar.
Yes.
Okay?
Well,
so anyway,
after Netflix got the streaming issue figured out, they didn't figure out what a fight actually was.
Who knew that a streamer couldn't do live television?
crazy, isn't it?
That's
wait
not
for
their forte.
Yeah.
Can't wait for Beyonce on Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We're here. We're gonna be better.
We're here, and we're not live, because we know our place.
That's right, and we're not getting millions of dollars
It's
to
not
do
a
this
podcast.
either.
Yeah.
We are. We are.
If
Dave.
we didn't have this name, Netflix could have called that fight due to underwhelming
That's
demand.
true. They could have. We are Dave, Rachel, and
Sure.
Forman.
I have no segue for this, but I have a rant.
That was your cue, though. Very good.
Yeah.
You took it.
I
Very
know
well
that was
done.
my cue. Yeah, we
Since
don't have
we
a
were
sponsor.
just ranting about
So we-
Netflix, Rachel has another rant.
Sure. Yes. I have another rant.
Sure.
About a social media platform, so technology, I guess. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
There has been an influx of anonymous posting on our community Facebook page recently. Now, if you are posting in a group, and I don't know if you know this, but you can post anonymously. You can not have your name there.
What a first world problem.
But I hate anonymous posts. I hate it. I think there's no reason for it. And I think there are very few exceptions to posting anonymously.
I am not a social media savant,
Right.
Tell us more.
as you both know.
Dave accidentally phone called us
During this.
during this.
No, I
Just
I
before we
set
began.
my headphones down. They hit
Yeah,
my phone.
and somehow
That's
you
what
call.
happened.
I'm like, who's calling me? Oh, it's you.
I butt dial you all the time. That's
Okay.
anyway.
Yeah.
As a not social media savant,
Mm-hmm.
how do I anonymously? Can I do that? Because I like the idea of posting on. Can I do stuff anonymously?
You can
I didn't
do it.
know that.
Yes,
I
you
didn't
can.
know
In a
that.
group, you can, because when you write a post, you can set it to be anonymous, and then the moderator would have to approve that and let it happen.
Oh, okay.
So not as your own status.
Do they
can
have
just
to
be
approve it, or it
anonymous.
just goes? Because I think if you have it set to just anybody can post.
Well, it
do you have
depends
to
on the
approve?
group. If it's St. Thomas happenings, no one's getting any approvals. It just fucking happens.
No one's getting approvals. Well, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to post on one group now, and I can't post anonymously. So you must be able to.
You either
You
make
must be
it
able to turn that off.
okay, so it's on or off, and clearly on your community Facebook page, it's on.
It's on.
Off, on, whatever.
Well, people are allowed to
You
do it.
can be
Okay.
anonymous.
You
yes.
can
Okay.
be anonymous.
Got it.
Now,
All right.
I
Understood.
mentioned at our live show just briefly that our community Facebook page has been lit lately, and it really has. And I feel like it's turned from things like, does anyone know someone who does nails at whatever, to like
And
things.
whose cat is this?
Yeah, well, yeah, there was a whole cat thing.
Yeah.
It was a whole cat.
Whose rooster is crowing?
Oh my God, the rooster.
Yeah.
Who's got the drone? There was
Yeah.
the thing about the drone.
Yeah.
But nobody posted those things anonymously, right? Everybody
No.
knew who posted them, and then you can comment and
Sure.
it says your name and
course.
whatever.
Yes.
But now people like to and post anonymously so that you don't know, obviously, who's
I know.
posting it.
Pretty sure it's the drone operator.
It could be. I don't know. I don't know.
Wait a second. That seems to me, that's the whole Facebook experience to me, is that
Yeah.
if you when you comment on something, you see something and you decide whether it's a family thing or whether it's, I don't know, somebody posts something and you go, well, that's not right. Well, I disagree. I'm going to comment on that.
Right.
You have to not only does your comment appear on whatever that was,
Yes.
but all of us, your friends,
All your friends can see it.
we see your comments.
Of course.
Too. Like,
Yeah,
so
they can see your comments,
If you're
'cause you're
going to
commenting.
this is why you have to, really sort of police yourself on commenting on
Yes.
Facebook posts.
And you would think that we are all
Yes.
adults and we could do that, but alas, no.
No, we can't.
We can't.
We can't help ourselves. We have to comment.
That's
Yes.
right.
Right.
So lately, people, and there's been several in the past few weeks who have commented anonymously about bitching about several different things around the neighborhood. A few things happened at our bus stop, actually, and we have a huge bus stop. There's like 30 kids at our bus stop, so it's a big bus stop. So things happen, and
How
people.
big is the bus?
Well, the bus, we're like half the bus. Our bus stop, like we have a lot of kids.
And it's just going to an
One
elementary school.
Yeah.
Why don't they make that maybe 2 different stops?
Yeah.
Well, there's
right.
3 stops in our neighborhood with 3 different buses, but our one stop is quite large.
Wow.
So anyway, it's a whole thing.
Well, you don't want to
I
be
know.
leaving. You don't want to be leaving for work when the bus stops in your neighborhood. Then,
Well,
do you?
that's for damn sure, because someone might bitch about you on Facebook.
Well, I would
So there's a whole
anonymously,
thing, which
though.
is fine. And listen, some of the complaints are fair, and that's fine. But then there's people who will complain, like somebody had a wedding at their house in the summer or something, and they had music or whatever. I couldn't
Sure,
hear it.
yes.
But somebody's like, I hate this music. Why are they having a party this late? It was like 10 p.m. on a Saturday in the summertime.
Too bad. Suck it up.
Whatever, and then other
Yeah.
people are like, I love the music, but that was another anonymous post, right? So people are posting, and it's happening more and more. Somebody posted something else, and they're just complaining. And I feel like if the only thing that's deterring you from posting on Facebook is the fact that your name is going to be seen, then don't post. You have no business posting that. You shouldn't be posting that unless you can attribute your name to that.
Right.
If there are very few exceptions. For instance, if
I agree.
you have some kind of, I don't know, embarrassing health problem, and literally the only place you can talk about that is on Facebook, then perhaps you would be anonymous, right? Because nobody commenting and helping you will be anonymous, right? Only you are anonymous. But if there's
Okay.
literally no other place you can go other than Facebook, and it's something very sensitive to you, and you can't talk to your family or a therapist,
That's
or
your only
friends,
exception.
That's the
it.
exception, right?
That's it.
If you
Anyone
need
know any good
something-
divorce lawyers?
Sure,
Yeah.
maybe that, right? You could just look. You could Google that. There are
Yeah,
reviews
you don't need
online.
to be on Facebook.
Yeah.
You
for that.
actually don't need to go on social media and post about that. That shouldn't be your go-to. So I feel like if you are posting something about someone else, and your caveat is, well, I must remain anonymous for whatever reason, because
No,
some
that's not how
might
it
blow
works.
back on you,
That's not how it
you
works.
should not be posting.
No, but
You
no.
keep that to yourself and you stay off social media.
Okay.
That's,
Well, yes,
that's
but
my rant.
Okay, well, that's fair. I
That's
agree with
fair.
everything. I agree with everything you said.
I don't know why people are doing it all the
but
time.
I feel like this wide open Wild West sort of anonymous posting thing on a Facebook page, right? Facebook page is the fault of the operator of
The moderator. Well, the moderator
Yes.
knows who it is. They see the
Yes, they see
name.
that.
They know.
I don't know who moderates these pages. I don't know who started it.
Well, there's a switch. Turn the switch on or off, right?
I don't
On
know
or
if you can
off.
turn it on or I don't know. I haven't run we have a page, but you can't just comment. We actually turned off our wall on our page. You can't comment on our page. You can send us messages and you can comment on posts that we make.
We learned that a long
but we learned that a long time ago. Social
Turn
media
that off.
101.
Yeah, turn
Turn
that
off the wall, because
Yes.
that's not nothing good
You
comes
need
from
to
that.
approve. But look at Heart FM. I talked to the woman who is the moderator of Talk Tilsonburg,
Right?
because that is a private group completely different from the public group Not Talk Tilsonburg,
Okay.
which she does not have kind words for.
I bet you she doesn't. Yeah, because they probably started it to get at her.
Yeah, but it's like she it was like celebrating its like 12th year or something that she's been the moderator of this thing.
Wow.
She says
That's
she
like
just
a full-time job.
Well,
or a
she's
part-time
retired.
job.
She's retired now, so she has the time. She just cares about it so much. It's the only reason she's on social media. Some days she'll have 40, 50 moderator requests to approve comments or to let new people in and whatever, because she approves every single comment. And there's like 15,000 people in this group.
Wow.
And she has to approve every single one. But
Listen,
she
we
like
need people
puts it
like
on her
that.
shoulders to do that.
Sure.
Yes.
Which
We
bless
need
her
people
heart,
like
but
that.
And that's who you need.
You
That's
need
right.
people
So,
like that.
you
But I
need
think
to-
if you're posting in a group and you have to remain anonymous in order to do that post, really, really think about that.
exactly.
Do you need to make this post? Would
Yes,
it
but
be
if-
better left in your head?
Perhaps
Perhaps you could just say something to your spouse
But
instead.
maybe
Rant to
I
them.
am a social media savant.
Maybe
And I'm
you
just
are.
hip-hopping all over these community pages looking for the one where they let me post anonymously.
Yeah.
That could be. That,
See?
I mean, yeah, you could just be
Yeah.
a troll, right?
Yeah.
You don't
well,
know.
you have to know who to blame, and I think you're going after the wrong people. You can accuse them all they want, but if they're allowed to do it,
Yep.
They're allowed to do it. That's
they'll
true.
do it.
But you can't. I mean, people who are not that social media savvy are running these pages, right? So
I
they
guess.
don't know.
I
They don't
guess.
know.
They don't know.
Right?
And I would say
You
the
have
smaller
to rely
the
on
town,
adults to police themselves, really.
Yeah, but the smaller the town and the smaller the page, depending on the content of your anonymous comment, I'm pretty sure a lot of people could figure out who you are.
Yeah. pretty much.
Sometimes. Now, I have heard rumors of who has posted. I don't know for sure. But yes, some of these comments have
course.
really
Yeah.
generated a lot of gossip around town.
Yeah, we all know who you are.
Of which I'm trying to stay out of. But because I have this platform and I put my name and voice to my rant, I'm saying it. If
Okay.
you can't do that, don't post it. The end.
Okay, but if they let me, I'm gonna.
We'll read all your anonymous comments at the end.
I'm gonna. This is due to Underwhelming Demand, the podcast that, in honor of Black Friday, is 60% off this week. I have no idea what that means, but it's like
Okay.
free. It's like
It is free. Yeah, you're
it's
right.
like free.
Last
Sure.
week we put the price up by 60%, so you
But
wouldn't
this
notice.
week,
But
You wouldn't
60%
notice.
off.
We even
Like
put our own
free.
names on it.
Like free. We are Dave, Rachel, and Forman. You may have noticed, by the way, that this podcast is not sponsored so far. This episode.
Yeah. Well, if that rant didn't turn you off.
Imagine inserting your business right here. We could do. It could be right here, right now.
Yes, sure.
Right here, right now.
Maybe
but
I
it's
should
not.
sponsor this podcast, my business.
Make sure you get a hold of us.
please do.
Dave Rachel Foreman at gmail.com.
It's my presence.
Or go to our website,
Yeah.
My sponsor.
underwhelming.ca.
What's the
okay?
Lotto 649 jackpot this weekend, Rachel?
I don't know. I just did the commercial. I don't know.
You don't do
But it's running all the time. Do you hear it all? I see it on TV all the
the
time.
time.
Oh, it's the
Sure.
gold. If you don't know, I voiced the Gold Ball Lotto 649 commercial.
I didn't know, and I don't.
What?
I didn't,
You didn't
I
know that?
How would I know that?
The couple
my
is like
voice. You
watching
know
a
what I
gold
sound
ball.
like.
I
Yeah.
don't hear it. I don't.
It's on
I've
TV
never,
all the
I've
time.
never seen
all
it.
the time.
I've
Yeah,
never
there's like
seen
a
it.
gold,
Anyway.
a physical gold ball rolling around
Yeah,
a
and they
store.
roll
I
in some
and
didn't
they-
couple.
watch the
Yeah.
Grey Cup, Foreman. I don't know anything about it. But I'll tell you
Okay.
what. I believe that we should move on from that
Sure. Okay. Go ahead.
because it's time for, and we haven't done this for a long time.
Yes.
It's time for Good Idea, Bad Idea.
It's time for another good idea, bad idea.
Yes, that's right. We haven't done this for a long time.
No, we have
No.
not.
I actually have something this week, but I'm gonna let
Same.
you start. Yeah.
No,
okay.
you go. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, you want me to start?
Sure. Why not?
Okay, this was actually sent to me for Foreman from
Oh, bad
Lucy.
idea, bad idea, bad idea.
I know.
Bad
This
idea.
is for Foreman. This is for Foreman from Lucy. Lucy sent this a long time ago, so I'm sorry
Lucy.
that we haven't gotten to this yet,
Oh,
Lucy.
okay.
But we haven't had an opportunity to do this, a good idea, bad idea, recently. So, and if you've been to Costco recently, you will know.
bad
'cause
idea.
You've probably seen these. Costco has Costco product bath bombs for the bathtub.
Kirkland bath bombs?
No,
Kirkland
they
ones?
say Costco.
They
It's
say
like-
Costco.
Yep, the bath bombs. One says Costco. One looks like the store, and it says Costco on it.
No.
One's a Costco truck.
Bad idea.
One is a Costco hot dog,
Terrible
because
idea.
obviously. One's a shopping cart. All kinds
Worst
of things.
idea.
Yeah,
You're supposed to be
it's a-
relaxing in a bath,
Yeah, so
which
you take
is
one
the
of your
opposite.
Costco bath bombs. It's a whole pack. It comes with, there's like 15
It's the
of them.
opposite of a trip to Costco. Why would you ruin your zen relax time pretending you're in a Costco?
But
Well, you're not
that's
pretending
what-
you're in the bath and you're just using the bath bomb
Yeah.
that happens to be in a Costco.
Forman, you really
shape.
do need to take a bath with Costco bath bombs.
No, with
You-
anything
you
else.
do.
I think that's a great
do.
Christmas gift for Forman.
Yes, I think you
Ashley,
should.
I'll send her a message.
No,
Ah,
don't.
Stocking stuffer. Actually,
That's
I'll
an
buy
idea.
them for you because I know you don't have a Costco membership.
we do, and
Yes,
she's
what?
there all the time.
Yeah, he just doesn't go.
I'm not going.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You said you were only getting beer from there now.
No,
Well, that's what you were told anyway.
I was told I
I
was
think this
not.
is a great idea.
Yes.
I think it's
Yeah.
a great idea to give it to Forman too. So yes, I
Screw
mean,
Costco.
yes, good idea.
Of course, then once they start selling booze, I was told I'm not allowed to get Moosehead anymore because they don't even freaking sell it.
No,
so
they
like,
don't.
get out of here.
Well, that's Moosehead's fault. I don't know, or
That's
maybe
Costco's fault.
maybe they sell it at Costco, and do they sell
Sell it
booze
at the beer store.
Costco's
You
on
can
the
go to
East
the beer
Coast?
store.
I don't know.
well, no, that's an Ontario thing. It's a Doug Ford thing, right?
I
They have the
guess.
NSLC out there, like
But
the
in
LCBO.
Quebec, Costco's
Oh,
been
right.
selling beer for years.
No.
So,
Yeah, no, in Nova Scotia, you have to go to the NSLC.
But the Nova Scotia at the NSLC also sells cannabis products. Good idea.
all right,
Okay. It's not your turn.
I didn't.
Anyway,
well, it is his
Costco
turn. Go
bath
ahead. It
bombs.
is your turn.
I think
the
that's a
Costco
great
thinks
idea.
they're a good idea. They're
Good
a great
idea.
idea.
Ding, ding.
Sure.
Okay.
Good
Thank
idea.
you.
Good. Yeah.
Speaking of
Bing, bing.
cannabis,
Yes.
Okay. No, nobody but you. But okay, continue.
Of course we were.
Sure.
what better way to wash down those gummies than when you open up Skip the Dishes, start scrolling through, and find out there's a KFC near you, and find out 'tis the season for the $17.69 festive Double Down sandwich.
Oh, look at that thing.
So it doesn't have a bun, right? The
Never
patties
has.
are the buns,
The
No,
chicken,
the chicken
is the bun.
right? I've
The
never had one.
festive Double Down brings an elevated holiday twist
Does it?
to our iconic KFC Double Down.
Okay.
The bunless sandwich features 2 signature triple breaded chicken fillets and is loaded with original recipe stuffing, creamy
Wow.
mayonnaise, and tangy cranberry sauce.
Well.
Well,
What a genius idea. Once
okay.
again,
I don't like
look,
KFC, but I would try that.
Would
like-
you?
Yeah, I would.
I had.
I
have
like
you ever
the
tried
cranberry
a double?
sauce on there. Actually, that.
It does
And
look
the
good.
mayonnaise?
It looks good.
Well, the mayonnaise. The
Did you ever
mayonnaise
have a,
doesn't
did
sell
you ever
me. It
have a
was the
double
cranberry.
down? Did you try? Have you ever
No.
tried?
Never
one?
did.
No,
Never
I've
did.
never
They
tried
brought
it.
us in one. I think because it was such a big deal, and when they brought one in, and I just couldn't eat. I took one look at it and said, I can't eat that. I think there's a part of me that says you will literally keel over and die if
Yes.
you bite into that.
And I
And
honestly,
so I feel the same way about
Yes.
that one, but
Yeah.
it does look very appetizing.
I honestly enjoy the flavor of just the KFC chicken and their secret recipes and their herbs
Yes.
and spices.
Hey.
However, I know every single time I'm immediately in the bathroom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that could
Every
be.
time for my whole life.
It's like after McDonald's, you get McSick, and then KFC, you get sick.
So what are we saying then? Is this a good or a bad idea?
I would try
It's a
it.
festive
I mean,
idea.
I'm kind
I
of
will
on
give
the
it.
fence
I will.
about that.
I will give it a festive.
Good
I think
idea.
it's a good idea. I think people will like it. They liked the regular Double Down. I think
Yes.
this is fine.
Hey, are you looking to
Yeah.
escape your family obligations this Christmas? Have the festive Double Down and
Yeah.
entertain the hospital staff.
There you go. That could be. Well, with that
I thought
in
you were going to
mind,
say you'll be in the bathroom for the rest of Christmas.
well, with the festive double down in mind, I have one for you here.
Okay, great.
This is a brand new app that was created by the Australian government, who, by the way, I like way more than our government. Any government over here on this side
Didn't they
of
have something
the
about
international date line. Every government on this side of the international date line sucks.
Yeah, the
Because
Australians seem to have a lot more fun.
They have more fun over there
Yeah.
because the Australian government has released a new app, and it is available on my iPhone. I just checked.
Okay.
Called Chart Your Fart.
Good idea.
Why are you
This is a
charting
great
it? No,
idea.
I need to know
It's
more about that.
Well, no, you
What am I
don't.
charting?
No, you don't.
Like,
you don't.
I
First
farted,
of all,
tracked. Like,
Look.
what do I tick?
okay.
Check that box.
Just wait a second, and I will explain how it works. But that's irrelevant.
Here it is in the Google Play Store. Chart your fart.
This is such a great idea. Why didn't we think of it? Someone's going to get rich from this, and it's probably the Australian government and not the people. Right?
Okay, so
Chart
the
your fart.
government is releasing a chart your fart. And
They're-
so what are they doing with all this data?
They're asking people to track their flatulence for 3 days to help scientists with a study. It tracks fart frequency, duration, loudness, and stench.
What?
Yeah, that's right.
How are
It's
you
called Chart Your
tracking
Fart.
that?
Well,
You
it's up
tooted,
to-
it says.
You do.
You tooted.
A little bit bright. I'm trying
You
to hold
really
it up
see
for
that.
the
Let's
video.
Put
track
that right in the
things
middle.
like your Charlotte. Here
No,
we go.
it's
Well,
white.
let's-
We can't see that.
You can't see it.
Oh, there we go.
Let's-
You have recorded 9 toots so far today. Forman, what are you doing? Already. Optional ratings: stench, loudness, duration. Oh, you moved it. Then there's a graph of
There,
all your
it's
farts.
Cool. It's great.
Wow, science,
It tracks
man.
things like fart frequency,
Or math, 'cause
duration,
it's
loudness, stench, how long the smell lingered.
Detectability.
Yes.
Okay.
That's fantastic.
It's meant
I
for
don't.
Australians, but anyone can download it. There's an option for people called outside of Australia. I believe
Oh,
just log
okay.
your farts as they happen, and it compiles it all into a bar graph that shows how many times you farted each day, how severe they were. It charts your farts. Who doesn't want their farts charted? Why?
I don't.
Why not?
Why do I want that?
Because you have a phone. You are on your phone.
Because
you might
why
as well.
not?
Yeah, you might
Because
as well.
why not?
Yes, because you might as well chart your farts. You chart
So the
everything
default
else.
you think should be yes, do it, unless you
Yes.
have a very good reason not to.
If you're one of the 3 people in all of North America that does not have a cell phone,
Yes.
I understand why you may not want to chart your farts, but the rest of us do.
Okay, what are they doing? So basically, you fart, and then you have to rate your own fart.
Yes.
Yes,
And
you're in
you
charge.
fill in all those things. Okay, so you do
Rachel,
that
as
for 3
always,
days.
you are in charge of your own farts.
Yes, you are.
Right, that's fair.
That's right.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So then what are they doing with this data?
You can't anonymously chart a fart like you could on your Facebook page there in that small town.
Oh my God, I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start anonymously posting in our group about my farts.
Now that's
See how
funny.
long it takes till they turn that
Let's
off.
see that go. That works. See, now you think chart your
Yeah.
fart is funny, don't
Only
you?
in that respect, yeah.
So
that's
you're not
true.
in.
That's the reason to keep yourself anonymous. No,
Okay.
I mean, I probably wouldn't. I don't really care to track my farts. What is there a good reason? Like,
It's
what are
not
they
tracking
doing?
Well,
your fart. It's chart your fart. Stop
Chart-
calling it track your fart.
Chart your
Track your
fart.
fart.
Chart your fart.
Keep it
Chart your
right.
fart.
Okay.
They aim to gather valuable insights into the flatulence patterns of Australians.
Yes.
We want to hear it, even the silent ones, by recording them through our app with as much detail as possible, from stench level to linger time.
Oh, I
You'll
thought
be
you meant, like-
contributing to a groundbreaking citizen science initiative that allows us to answer the question we hear time and time again. How often do people fart?
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
the
Okay.
question.
I don't know
Okay,
who
so
elected
that's what
these
they're-
guys.
that's
I don't
the
know who
point.
elected these people. I don't know what party it is. I don't care. They're right. This is right. This is how I want my government
Good
to run.
idea.
Yes.
This is what we want our government to look after. Is it not?
And
Yes,
people are
it is.
participating for free. So you don't
idea.
really, I mean, the cost of the app happened. And I guess the communications, the PR, but
Oh,
how much is that?
We'll start selling ads on the app. We're charting your
Sure.
fart
Yes.
right after this
There you go.
message.
Yeah.
Genius.
From due to underwhelming demand.
Yes, it's a great idea. It is. This is Due to Underwhelming Demand. It's Dave, Rachel, and Forman. This is the podcast. Well, actually, this is the hot frosty of podcasts. A really stupid idea that just might work.
Yeah, I keep hearing about this movie.
Pardon?
I want to see it.
There's a movie, Forman. I can't
Hot
can't
Frosty.
make
It's
this
a
up.
snowman that turns into a
There's
man.
a Christmas movie
this
on
is
Netflix
the
called...
Chad Michael Murray and Lacey Chabert star.
No,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
in the one that he's a stripper, isn't he? He's in a different
no,
one.
this is
Well,
the
it's
guy
her
that's-
though.
It's
This
her.
is the dude. It's the guy from Schitt's Creek. He's in it. And he's Hot Frosty.
Who?
Oh, Noah,
Yeah, check it out. Hot Frosty.
Dan's boyfriend, right?
I found out about this. I will be
On
talking
Schitt's
about
Creek.
Hot Frosty
Yeah.
all the way till Christmas.
Isn't that
because
him?
I
Now I
just
gotta
think
know.
this is the funniest idea, the greatest idea that anybody ever created.
Wasn't there already? I mean, they already did the movie where the Nutcracker decoration comes to life.
Now
and
we
he's-
got Frosty.
And
Hot
he's
Frosty.
dreamy, and they fall in love happily ever after.
Hot
Now it's a
Frosty.
fucking snowman.
Right.
Frosty.
It's got 86% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yes, it's trending very
So-
well. Check it out, Hot Frosty. And Netflix, you're welcome.
Oh, it's on Netflix. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're
right.
welcome.
Right. When's that come out?
How are you going to segue into that?
I don't know. I'm really racking my brain.
I want to watch this now.
I know you do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do.
well,
Okay, you
never
let
mind.
us know, Rach, next podcast.
I just want to know when it comes out.
How is Hot Frosty?
Never mind Hot
I
Frosty.
will.
How about y'all check out a Hot Foreman?
Oh, why?
Because
That's not bad. That was actually well done. That was good. I like that.
well,
But you're not comparing yourself to this guy, right? Sorry. Go on. Go ahead.
my
I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay, Forman. Keep
in
going.
the
Keep
least
going.
creepy way possible, my
Yeah.
7-year-old daughter has noticed
What?
Okay.
Yes.
That you're well.
I'm a fashion icon.
How do you know this?
Okay.
How do you know that you're a
Right.
fashion icon?
This is a
Because-
time where I wish we could have Ashley on the podcast. But keep going. Continue.
I actually feel like we should have. This is your youngest daughter.
Yes, this is Emily.
Okay.
I feel like
only
we should
7.
have her on the
And
podcast.
yes.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Does she think?
Are
So
they
you
awake?
think that she thinks that
That
you-
I know what's up in terms of fashion.
have you
and-
have you discussed this with her?
With Emily, no, because I
Oh.
don't want to ruin the magic of her
all
having some daddy close time.
I see.
That
Oh,
she's
I see.
paying
You better
attention
explain
to
this to me so I can at least deflate your balloon.
You know, I'm the one she wants to. Thank you. I read the stories at bed for a few days. She wants to hold my hand on the
Sure.
way to go to the
Oh,
bus.
okay. Yes.
That
That's
kind
nice.
of
So
thing.
you're getting what
nice.
mom usually gets, and so you should live that up.
She
Yeah.
wanted to, because on the weekend she wanted to put up the Christmas lights with me
Outside?
boy.
outside.
Okay.
Wow.
Great.
Yeah.
Wow. That's,
And
my daughters never asked me. I have
No.
two of them, and
I never
neither
asked.
one of them ever asked me if they could help. Ever.
No. But I
No.
would ask my dad if I could help him, like in his workshop. He does a lot of woodworking.
I don't have a workshop.
But I liked to work with I like to do stuff like that with my dad. So
Oh, okay.
that's
All right.
nice.
Okay, that's nice.
it is very nice. Yes. No, I don't have a workshop.
I didn't think so.
I don't know what gave that away.
I don't.
Not the flannel.
I
Okay.
am currently wearing flannel just to keep up
Right.
appearances.
Right.
Yeah, of
Well,
course.
you look like a lumberjack, so good.
Well, but I do have some ladders, and we can put up lights.
I do have some ladders, and we can put
I have 2 different ladders of 2 different heights.
Well, what
Okay.
makes you think that is she going to work wearing a plaid shirt with a hat
Going to
that
work?
says or, to school? Sorry, what does the hat say again? What's your hat? I have one of
Farmer's
those.
Edge. Farmer's
Oh, this
Edge.
hat? No, well, it wasn't this hat.
Okay, so she all of a sudden has taken a real shine to you, and so
Taking
she
a shine, yes.
What
yes.
what's happening?
Because when we put up the lights, because when you're at the top of the ladder putting up the lights along the eaves trough,
Yeah.
the beak of your hat gets in the way. So I turned it around
Right.
and had my hat on backwards.
Okay.
Oh,
Then she rushes inside to get a hat and puts it on backwards.
Okay, because Dad looks cool.
Dad does look cool.
Yeah.
Look how cool I look right now. If you're looking at the video.
yeah.
of this.
Do
Yeah.
I
you
can't even get it straight.
do you ever?
And it wasn't this hat. It was a different
I
hat.
saw some TikTok recently, and it was like, "Do you want your wife to climb you like a tree? Have you tried putting your hat on backwards?"
Yeah, because that
Go
works.
on.
That
Well,
works.
that's all you need. But
Sure
now
it is.
people also think you're cool, so that's
Yeah.
Does
great.
that work?
I know.
Well, I mean, on that regard, you would know better than Dave or I.
Sure, yeah.
Is that
Maybe
true?
Try
Yes.
it.
I think I have a pretty good idea that putting my hat on backwards at the moment is not going to, that's not. Yeah, I think I could pretty much guarantee
okay.
you that won't work.
Well,
Sure.
I'll get you. We can put the picture up, but
Oh,
I'm
so-
holding a picture.
oh,
of
Look
that's
at
very
there
cute.
You guys
Yeah.
are.
We're both
There's a
standing on.
backwards hat.
Yeah, we're both standing on a little 6-foot ladder,
It looks
and
like
Emily's in front of
Dad.
us.
Oh,
Me and Em just putting up the lights together,
Well, that's
cute.
cool.
wearing a backwards hat. So great, right? That was Sunday. Monday, she gets out a Blue Jays hat now.
Okay.
Not the pink hat she had on Sunday with the lights, but a Blue Jays hat.
Mm-hmm.
Puts it on backwards to go to school.
Okay.
We thought, okay,
All
well,
right.
great, whatever.
Sure.
That'll last for 5 minutes, and then it'll get stuffed in her bag or lost and never be seen again.
Yeah.
Either way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nope, she comes home with it still on and backwards.
Wow.
Okay.
Tuesday,
Commitment.
Impressive.
yeah, last Tuesday she goes to school again with the hat on backwards.
Wow.
Last Wednesday she goes to
Still.
school again with the hat on backwards.
Okay.
That's where we're at right now. We'll see what happens tomorrow at the time of this recording.
Wow,
Just
that's
like Dad.
amazing.
But you don't wear your hat backwards any
No,
other
I do
time.
not. Never.
Now is she is she copying anything else? Are you wearing like the plaid shirt or any of that stuff?
No. And she was wearing all pink. Like she had her pink pajamas on and her
Okay.
pink hat, and it was a pink
Sure.
unicorn sparkly hat, and now it's Blue Jays
Well,
that she's going to school with.
if she starts asking to borrow your clothes, then you know she's really committed. But for now, that's nice. She admires you and she thinks you're cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you should think of your dad.
That's one thing. Ashley has a different opinion, and in fact, I caught her calling my phone while I was in the control room at work, and so I was able to record it.
Oh boy.
Her thoughts on the
Okay.
matter.
Okay.
She probably doesn't know this, but she might
No,
be sitting
she'll
in the
hate
other
you
room
right-
hearing me say this right now and
She'll
be
hate this.
real mad.
Oh,
Yep.
here we go.
I wore neon eyeshadow in grades 6, 7, and 8. So if I turned out okay, if she wears her hat backwards, I'm sure she'll be fine. She's just having a style moment.
Yeah.
I'm the style.
Don't flatter yourself.
Because she doesn't know any better.
Oh,
She doesn't know
that's
any better.
very sweet. It's very innocent of her because Mom and Dad are her icons right now, right?
No, Dad is, and just let me have this until
Yeah.
it fades away.
Rachel, what are you? You're saying this is sweet.
That's
Are you
true.
talking about Ashley's reaction is sweet, or
No, it's not.
I think it's sweet that Emily wants to be like you.
sure?
And
Of course
yeah, it
is.
changes because even Julia, because now that she's getting bigger and we've bought books about puberty and things like that, and Jeremy
Ugh,
wants
gross.
to read them to her because he's like, I don't want to lose my little girl, right? Like I want to be involved because that's typically a mom-daughter thing, and we're very open about it. We easily talk about it. But now Julia's like, I don't want to talk to you about that, Dad. So it changes. So enjoy it while it lasts.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
Someone else is trying to not let that happen, but
Eventually you won't be cool at all. How cool are you at your house, Dave?
Depends on the day, actually. Sometimes.
Oh, okay.
It's not.
not as bad as we
Dads
think.
can, I still find the occasional T-shirt that goes missing. So it happens.
Okay.
It
All right.
happens.
There we go.
There you go. Hang on to it.
Oh, he was Ted on Schitt's Creek.
Yeah, the vet.
He wasn't Noah.
Who's Noah?
Ted? Oh, the vet.
Yeah, no, Ted is Alexis's boyfriend.
Right. Oh, Noah. Oh, Noah's
Not
the
David's.
guy that's in the band. He's a singer.
Oh, okay.
This is Due to Underwhelming Demand, the podcast. We are Dave, Rachel, and Forman. And if you would like to get a hold of us for any reason at all, DaveRachelForman@gmail.com, especially if you'd like to sponsor this fine podcast.
Absolutely.
We'd love to have you on board. You can get us, get a hold of us anywhere on social media or on our brand new website. It's new.
Underwhelming.ca, because we're in Canada. Underwhelming.ca. We have we have a sponsorship info page there if you want to check that out, and then
Sure.
email us for more information. we are very transparent. So if you're up for it, great. If you're not, then whatever.
And
That's
fun
fine, too.
fact, buying a .ca is a lot cheaper than buying a .com.
Underwhelming.com was going to cost us like $16,000.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that crazy? We didn't even tell you that, Dave.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Okay. Also on our website, you could buy us some coffees if you like. Coffees are $5 each. And so a few people did recently. Thank you very much. Did we read this one? Corey bought us 10 coffees.
Wow.
Corey
This
bought us-
episode brought to you by Corey.
Corey,
Thank you.
yeah. I'm assuming Corey's a girl, but I'm not sure. They say, I absolutely adore the three of you. This podcast is not underwhelmed in the least. I could listen to the three of you banter for hours.
Oh.
Keep up the great work, and thank you for the laughs.
Be careful what you ask for.
Corey is Corrie. That's why I
Yes.
thought it was a girl. And it says someone bought 5 coffees. They didn't leave a name, but thank you very much. This is also brought to you by someone anonymous. Thoroughly enjoyed being at your live podcast. Thank you. I'm glad you were
Thank
there.
you.
Glad you were there.
It was well worth all the work. I'm sure it was. Hope you do it again sometime. I love the rapport between the three of you. Thank you very much.
Very nice.
Thank
Very
you.
nice.
Yes. We've actually heard from people. I've heard from people calling 104.7 Heart FM. Who
Heart FM.
Heart
Heart
FM.
FM.
Heart FM. It'll be great. It'll be great on St. Patrick's Day. I'll tell you.
Yes.
Heart
I'm sure.
FM.
I
Yeah.
can't wait.
So this is Jake in Tilsonburg, who,
Okay.
by the way, his home, you can find his Facebook page. It's the Whimsical Lights on Windermere, because he has one of those houses where he programs all the lights
cool.
to dance. Yeah, super
Ooh,
cool.
fun. Okay.
Yes, but Jake also said to me and to us.
To that show all the time.
Oh gosh, okay. Have you been listening to the podcast too?
Well, I listened to it last night though when you sent it to me. I'm like,
Oh, okay.
Because I used to have quite a drive, and I listened to that show every single morning.
Oh,
And then when you were gone, it wasn't the same after you were gone.
I agree. So he didn't know that we had the podcast until we talked about his Christmas lights, and I said, "Hey, by the way, we had this thing," because he mentioned us.
Well, thank you. I'm glad he found us.
Yeah,
And
I'll
tell your
be-
friends about
yeah.
us, because it's
Oh,
hard to spread
here
the
we
word
are.
about podcasts. Yeah,
Here
sure.
we are.
And then in a matter of 2 days, I got another call from Gerald.
Okay.
I missed off of your last station there. I didn't know where you went.
Oh, you found me.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear you. You're doing good.
Yeah. I had a brief stopover. I had a layover in Nova Scotia for 2.5 years.
Okay. I thought that's where I would look for you one time on their stations out there, but
Okay.
I actually work around the corner from you there. I drive milk trucks, so I drive by the station all the time.
Oh, where do you drive milk trucks out of around the corner?
Kingsley Transport on Dufferin Street.
Okay.
I always get a kick out of when you guys were talking with Brian from St. Mary's, because that's where I do some of my pickups.
Maybe you don't know then that Dave, Rachel, and I still do a show together?
No, I had no idea.
Yeah. Jesus, Gerald. We've been doing a podcast for like 2-3 years now.
All right, well, I'm on my way up to Manitoulin Island from Woodstock tonight, so
Oh, my goodness.
it'll give me something to listen to.
Well,
That's
if
a
you
far
told them where to
drive.
find us, that's a long
Yeah.
drive to Manitoulin. My goodness.
No kidding.
Wow.
Well, maybe he's made it to this episode already then.
I don't know.
103. Yeah.
This is November 2024. We'll see when Gerald checks in to see he's caught up with this episode.
Gerald, let us know when you've made it here, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let us
Check
know when
the
you
date.
made it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have an email from our favorite listener,
Uh-oh.
Forman's mom, Kathy.
Oh, what do we got
Yes.
this week?
We
Okay,
just
so-
had one.
Yes, I know, but this is kind of a follow-up. So Kathy says she sent me a video of Windsor because I couldn't see the video last time because it was linked to a page. Anyway,
Windsor's
she
a-
sent the video of Windsor. I'm going to
Foreman's,
share that
brother.
on
Foreman's
brother, the horse.
Thank you for clarifying.
Is that your big brother
Windsor-
or little brother?
Well, little because he's only 22. In this video, he's probably 23 now, eh, Foreman?
I think Windsor thinks
Did
he's
he have
the
a
big
birthday?
brother.
When's his birthday?
Foreman's not talking to us
Okay.
right now. Put your hat on backwards and your
so-
daughter might make you.
Yeah, let's see the horse do that.
Maybe, yeah. Kathy says, please see the attached video of Windsor, age 22, taken by Andrew and Forman's sister, Christine.
The video link didn't work before, and now she's attached a file.
Yes, but I can share it on the podcast now, so that's lovely. And everyone can see it if you're watching on YouTube. I'll insert that, okay?
Perfect.
She says, plus, I'm totally against all inflatable lawn decorations because that's what Forman spent the last 2 episodes talking about. She says they look tacky and they'll end up in the plastic island in the Pacific Ocean one day. Bah humbug. Sincerely, Forman's mom. I kind of agree with her. I didn't like inflatables for the longest time, but I gave in this year and bought one.
Did you?
Pumpkins for Halloween. I bought the pumpkins.
Right.
You bought pumpkins.
Yeah.
That's not what the kid that lives next door to you said.
I know he doesn't like my decoration. They have more than I do. That's why.
Well,
they do Halloween better.
And I've talked about those things for the last 2 episodes. There have been a number of developments since then, which you can hear all about them on my other podcast.
You have another
You're
podcast.
cheating on us now?
You're cheating on us.
You can click podcasts at heartfm.ca or just look up The Forman Cast on Apple or Spotify.
Oh, my God. It wasn't enough? You had to go out on your own?
He's got his own
This is
Forman
not
cast.
enough for you.
No, I don't know if
not enough.
I'm just telling you right now, if Forman gets a chance to just vent on his own without us, there to
Keep him in check.
to tether him.
Yeah. He'll
Like
he'll get so squeaky he'll float away with
You
helium.
thought the guardrails were intact in this one, but will the institutions hold when I'm on my own?
That's right. You
Only
never
one
know.
way to find out.
Only one way. That's
You'll
right.
get all squeaky and rise away.
We have one more. I have one more. I don't know if you have any more. From Jim Bag, who also sends us stuff all the time. And he says, this is where the inflatable Santa got its start. Bower Hill Street, it's a photo of Bower Hill Street in the city of Woodstock, started it. And now it's out of effing control. And the subject line is inflatable Santa bullshit. So he's not a fan.
He's not a fan.
He's not a fan of the inflatable.
Don't sit on the fence
Santa's.
there, Jim Bag.
No. Anyway, because Bower Hill is Santa Hill Road. They've named it also. Bower Hill is Santa Hill Road.
Okay.
They won the home hardware contest last year, is all that means.
Oh, really?
Oh,
they won
so
it
that's
last year.
why. Okay,
Yeah.
I see. I get it.
Which, again, Rachel doesn't. That's why
No,
I also have.
I don't like that.
That's why
you know
David.
what? I had to explain that to Jeremy the other day because he's like, "What's with this Santa shit?" And I'm like, "It's a contest." He's like, "Yeah, that's bullshit." I said, "I know. I get it. It shouldn't be a contest."
This is why Dave and Elmer sent me a message directly.
Yeah.
Saying that you should start a 12-foot tall Grinch movement, and the first one can go up at Rachel's house.
Fine, I'll get that.
Kids
I'll send
would
one.
like it.
I'm
Make
gonna
sure
send one to Kathy
Yeah, make sure you tell the kid next door.
and Jim Bag, the kid next door.